Boom. No SIM card installed. All right, so I just got the brand new iPhone 12, blue, freaking state of the art. This is the Pro version. This thing's about 1,200 bucks. And the challenge is just got it out of the box. And what's crazy about it is, I don't know if you can see it here, but the internet is not, or not the internet, the cellular is not working on this device. Spent about 3 hours with Verizon. And we're gonna show you guys what's happening and what could be a potential catastrophe with the 12 out of the box. So here we go. Okay, so here's what's happening. As you can see out of the box on the upper right-hand side here, there's no cellular connectivity on the phone. And so you can't see it here, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna remove the SIM card from the phone. And we're gonna go ahead and put this baby back in. We're gonna slide it in here and give it a second here. Boom! So what happens on this device is we have cellular connectivity. I'm gonna go ahead here and I can go here, I can make phone calls if I want to. I can get text messages if I want to. But what happens is after a few minutes, this phone will drop its connection completely. Boom! No SIM card installed. And that's the end of that, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and try to remove the SIM card here. No SIM card installed. Ooh, no SIM. Pop that baby out. There's a possibility that this is just a bad SIM card. SIM card came sealed in the box with Verizon. Let's see here, boom. We didn't put the SIM card back in. And there, boom, SIM card failure. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it into airplane mode for 15 seconds here. I'm gonna go ahead, SIM failure. So here we go. There you go, brand new out of the box. Cellular. No SIM card installed. Carrier services. I want to go to data roaming. See if that's going. And maybe we have a bad SIM card, maybe we don't, but damn thing doesn't work. All right, so basically here I am the next day, got my iPhone 5. It doesn't frickin' work. We went to a Verizon store in South Reno on, what was it, South Meadows Parkway? Yeah. By South Meadows Parkway, and they basically told us to go fuck ourselves, wouldn't give us a new SIM card, told us to eat shit, and now we're going to the corporate Verizon store on an iPhone 5 where the SIM fails. So we're gonna see if they're gonna replace the SIM card, and then we're gonna, if it doesn't work, we're gonna find Jesus. Let's say another thing between, we're at the Verizon corporate store here, and another thing between the Verizon corporate store and the reseller store is that the reseller store, they might as well be selling caskets because there's nobody frickin' there. It was dead. I mean, you can see here, there's a line of people, they're just stacked up. And so maybe if the reseller stores did a better job in actually providing a little bit of support, they would be more successful, but my gut tells me they could give two shits. So while I was at the Verizon corporate store, the technician and the rep was actually incredible. He did not blow me off. They spent a tremendous amount of time with me trying to resolve the issue. And this involved everything from swapping the SIM card to resetting the SIM card, going through all of the settings on the phone. But at the end, they had to inevitably replace the phone. And the challenge was that because this is a popular phone, Verizon was not able to get me a new phone until November 18th. And by the time we contacted Apple, it was going to be greater than a week before I could get a new phone, which is why I decided to return it. So basically the summary of all of this is and here's the main reason why I returned my phone. So clearly there was something defective on the phone, in my opinion. It wouldn't read the SIM card. Apple basically said it wasn't their problem initially, that I had to go and I had to get a new SIM card. I went to a authorized Verizon reseller who basically, even though the phone was brand new, told me to get screwed, that I was going to have to pay $20 for another SIM card. So I had to go to a Verizon corporate store, which spent a few hours. They actually did a great job trying to resolve the issue for me and fix the phone, but they couldn't get the phone fixed. Apple could not get me in to have the phone replaced for over a week. So they were a week delayed in getting the phone replaced. Verizon could not get me the phone till November 12th, or excuse me, November 18th. So they could not get me the phone till November 18th. So besides the fact that nobody had the phone that I wanted because it was brand new and it was in high demand, but the biggest thing is that neither Apple technicians nor Verizon technicians had faith that these phones were reliable. In every single case that I talked to them, they basically would say, well, this is a new phone and 5G is a new technology. And what's happening is it's going from, first of all, there's very little, next to none 5G in Reno at the time. So it's going from 5G, it checks 5G, then it connects to 4G, then it basically is handshaking, trying to find these different cell towers. And because of that, the signal's a little unreliable. And I'm sitting there and they're both telling me this. They're both saying that this phone is not a reliable phone and it's going to take a while for them to work out the kinks. And so based on a multitude of parts, but mainly based on the fact that the Apple support technicians and Verizon did not have faith in this phone. And so because of that, like on the 18th, I was like, okay, we'll port it back to AT&T. I'm recording on my AT&T phone now. I'll go ahead and I'll check back with you guys and see what happens. However, if it's not going to be a reliable phone, I'm just going to wait. So you guys figure out what the problem is, and then I'll switch over. So I went back to my iPhone 11 Pro Max. It's a great phone. I love the phone. Not sold on 5G now. Wasn't terribly emotionally attached to the iPhone 12 Pro. It didn't, after opening out of the box too. I mean, it didn't give me the wow factor that I thought you would get from it, and just the technical support experience was good, but either Apple and Verizon technicians are honest, or they're just trying to blow me off. We'll have to see, but we'll see what happens to the Apple stock price. So I don't know, but anyway, I would wait until the next version, and if you have any questions, comment below.